Alright, what's up, YouTube? It seems like no matter how I try to keep the crazies out of my life, just crazy shit just happens. No matter what. Okay, so today I went out this morning to go pick up a couple of things for the house. And as I was coming out, I noticed that there was a lot of people outside, but I didn't think anything of it. Whatever the neighbors do is their business. I'm just trying to get to point A and get back. Now, so on the way back, I noticed like, wow, there's really, really a lot of people. It's like blocking like half the street. So I'm like, okay, whatever, none of my business. I water my plants, do my little vlog on how my plants are coming along. I come on in the house. So I go out to take a look at my plants and see if there is indeed a need for some more water and to move them, because I'm like, okay, when I peeked out the door, the sun had gone away from where I had placed the plants, so I wanted them to be in the sun. So I go to water my plants. I can't find my little water spout thing. I don't know if I left it outside and perhaps somebody picked it up and threw it away or something. I don't know. But lo and behold, they're actually doing a demolition to that house next door to me. At first I was thinking, okay, maybe they're just, rebuilding the doors, because I noticed it was boarded up in the front. Maybe they're just rebuilding the doors or something. But then I noticed, like, okay, they're actually taking like a forklift or a shovel, whatever, shovel looking thing, and they're actually bringing down a wall. And I'm like, well, maybe they're just redoing the wall, but they actually have torn down the whole thing. And so I'm scared to look over there because, one, it's not my business, and two, I don't need any more shock of just crazy shit happening. So I walk out the door, like I said, and I'm beginning to water my plants. I moved all my plants from the one spot to the other, and now I'm at the point where I'm looking for my spout thing so I can water my plants. I don't see it outside. I go to open the door. As soon as I open the door, I lie to you not, this rat, like bigger than what you can see me show on the thing, ran past my feet into like the little screened in section. So I'm like screaming my head off, And the guys, there's a guy with a forklift, all kind of equipment going. It's like a demolition derby over there. And so they're looking at me, and I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm nuts. So I'm like, there's a mouse. And I'm just like, at first I was like, maybe it's a squirrel, but no, it was a rat. He turned around and he looked at me. So just crazy, I'm having a demolition done next door. There's a huge rat amongst all the other critters I got in here. I'm hoping it doesn't slide in, but they went to go get it, and I guess it squeezed in a hole under the house or something. And I'm thinking next it's gonna find its way over here. Now I'm a clutter freak, so I have clutter everywhere. So that means that our friend the mouse is gonna, it's not even a mouse, it's a rat, is gonna be hanging out over here. And I thought the other day, that I saw a mouse because, before I cleaned out my thing, I saw a tail of something, and I was like, well, that's not a lizard tail. Lizard tails are usually more hardier than that. But I'm like, okay, no problem. Let me just make sure everything's clean and I ain't got to worry about it. But then, so what happens is, as I'm screaming, a little girl, maybe 10, 11, preteenish, comes over and she's just like, oh, you saw a rat, you're scared of rats. And I was like, a mouse. I was like, yes, and that wasn't a mouse, it was a rat. It was huge. And I'm like scared out of my wits. So then she tells me, her dad, I guess, is the man next door, yeah, they used to live under the house over there. And I was like, oh, your dad used to keep them as pets. And she was like, no, he used to put cheese out for them, and then when the cheese would come, he would shoot them. And I was like, with a gun? And she was like, yes. So I just tell you, I don't know, y'all, My name is Maria Chung Willoughby. I try my best to lead a normal life. But for whatever reason, it's just like insanity just follows me. I can't get away from it. I just can't. I, no matter what. So, how insane is that? A house is being torn down next door to you. There are rats running around trying to find shelter because their previous shelter has been torn down. And the place that I live in is not well built, so I'm sure if they really want to get in, they can. So that means I really gotta need to tighten up and make sure everything is like spotless, clean, and there's nowhere for anything to hide. And then I'm being told that they used to live under the house next door, and the person's dad used to shoot a rat with a gun. Maybe she meant a BB gun or something, because I don't remember hearing like a lot of gunshot fire. Or maybe she was joking, hopefully. But I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Does anybody else have like a crazy, just no matter what you try to do, crazy, insane life? Like just crazy shit just happens. Like, God, this must be a test. For real, I don't understand it. So if y'all have experiences similar to that, let me know.